No one will care.
I did a piece on Leno Monday for the Grammys. It was a good piece. It was right before Jennifer Lopez. Like, it was a big audience. Doesn't matter. It's not a reflection on Leno. It's a reflection on me. Nobody gives a fuck.
Not a reflection on
No,
you.
it's a reflection on Leno, too. I mean, all those shows are irrelevant now. There's just so many of them.
The talk shows don't do what they used to, but if you still have 5 million people seeing you, and you're not just selling out the club. Part of it is that a lot of the younger demo doesn't watch talk shows. That's part of it. But part of it is I'm not doing anything that is making them interested in coming to see me, because 5 million people is 5 million people. That's a lot of fucking people.
He doesn't get 5 million people.
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yeah, tonight she does between 4 or 5 million people.
No.
Without a doubt.
Roland saying what?
3 to 4.
On some nights, but on a night like fucking Jennifer Lopez, he'll do 5 million
J-Lo night would be maybe 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not like years ago where it was like 17 or 20 million people.
I don't know about that, Jimmy.
I
don't know about that. I think it's more like 1 to 2 million.
No.
Yeah.
On Leno, he's the Tonight Show is beating Letterman, and Letterman does more than 1 million people. Absolutely.
I don't think 5 million is like a lot for their like sitcoms in prime time.
No, a sitcom in prime time a lot is like 13 million, 12 million.
That's a hit, but like the regular sitcoms doing like a 2-1.
What was The Marriage Ref doing?
It was like that was doing like 4 or 5 million, and that was like that rating was.
That help
like
you?
That's like a 2.5, and Letterman and Leno always get like a 1, like a 1-1, 1-2. Those are a lot smaller numbers.
But isn't it rated different? It's the scale is different.
3 million. Tonight Show increase in total viewer margin to 3.7 million.
3.7 million.
3.7 million. That's the average.
Last week.
That's last week.
Okay, so
so it's three. It's not you, Jimmy. These shows are becoming irrelevant.
They're not what they were as far
3 million people.
Because too many people are splitting the pie.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so say 3.7, say 4 million people. And I'm not trying to jack the number. Say 4 million. 'Cause she's a big guest.
Spread around the country.
Yeah.
Dissolved in 40 million people. Spread out. Older demo.
All right, now you're depressing us.
No. All
right.
But it's still.
We have an audience spread extremely thin.
It's still a lot of people.
Around America.
Adults 18 to 49.
Yeah.
The Tonight Show, a 0.9 rating. And Letterman, a 0.8. These ratings are nothing anymore. They're nothing. A 0.9.
Almost a million.
It's almost a million. I mean, these shows nobody sees them. I'm telling you, it's all spread out. When Adult Swim and The Daily Show and all these other things are equal in 18 to 49 as the Tonight Show, there's no way that's going to translate into people coming to the Punchline or Gotham this weekend.
But when you say when you are exposed in front of that many people, you should start to see it as a cumulative thing. Not necessarily like, hey, I did one. When I did the second night, I did on the Jay Leno show, there was over 11 million people saw it. Like, the ratings were massive for the second night. It didn't matter. Like, even that didn't push me at all. So it's not about, like, after all these times, when you do X amount of appearances,
right?
That adds up to a lot of fucking people. And when they still don't come out, it's not like hey, this was the one night or whatever. You realize they just don't give a fuck. They're seeing it. They know you're there.
Right.
They don't give a fuck.
But they're also, you have to think about, does Leno's audience today translate into comedy fans?
Some, yeah, some. I would say that they're not maybe like it was a few years ago, but more than I'm seeing. It's not just like, they don't go, they don't come out at all. Of course they do.
I hear when I go out and perform around the country, more people come up and say they heard me on this show than say they saw me on Tonight Show or Letterman, even if it's that week.
I think radio is like that, but I also think radio people are more likely, because radio fans are different than any TV fans. They're hardcore. They want you to know they're a part of the show.
Right.
It's a different mentality. The only show where they'll come up and tell me they've seen me, I mean, I'll get Tonight Show people. I'll also get Chelsea Lately people. I'll get Red Eye people.
Those are comedy fans.
But not as much as radio for anything. Radio is more than anything.
For anything. But look, I love the Tonight Show. They're good to me over there. But they're not like comedy fans that go and buy tickets and then go out. Of that 2 million, or I'll give you 3 million people that are watching it, a lot of them are just, middle housewives, middle America stuff. They're not buying hard tickets to come see us do stand-up. If you go on Comedy Central, if you go on VH1 and do like an I Love the 90s, you're going to get more comedy fans. It's really just the venue.
Nah, I would like to believe that. Believe me. I would love to believe that so I could I would exonerate myself. And maybe that's partially true because times have changed. But the reality is that enough people see me in that. Enough people are exposed to me there over the course of doing 30 of them.
Well, who's been on Leno that it has worked for?
Yeah, exactly.
Because Tom's saying it hasn't worked for him either. So who's the guy that goes on Leno as a comedian and his numbers are increasing drastically because of that? Because the old days, like we all know,
to be honest,
you became an overnight fucking star when you went on Carson,
Right.
Leno, early days of Letterman as well.
Yep.
I don't watch.
You did one appearance, and next thing you know, you're selling out everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest with you, but I don't watch the show, so I don't know who's on it. I don't watch what I'm on.
I'll tell you.
I don't know who's on.
I'll tell you what happens. The only people who get traction is if you sit down with him, not even do stand-up anymore, but if you sit down with him and you get off some funny jokes, and then it's replayed on the internet. If Huffington Post gets it,
Right.
and people start spreading it on YouTube, that's when it becomes relevant.
And that's
like
when you
Louis had a couple jokes on there that went viral.
The airplane one.
Yeah,
that was on Conan. That was an amazing bit he did on Conan. Yeah.
yeah, but he also had a couple on
Leno too.
Leno too. Yeah,
Those videos are doing millions of views.
If people get it and it goes viral, then it's relevant. If
Right.
not, forget it.
All right. More importantly, we got the audio.